Hello YouTube, it is Champion DJK coming at you again with another Free the Peace Friday episode, and another episode where we are going to take a look at another Auto World Ultra Red. Yep, we free a lot of Ultra Reds on this channel. Well, it's too bad because it's what I collect as far as chase pieces go, so they end up being a lot of Free the Peace Friday episodes. So sorry about that, not really. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into this. We're going to open all three of these trucks. These are from one of the latest series of Auto World. What is it, 2018 or 2020? Geez, what year are we in? 2020, release 3. So 2020 release 3, we've got both versions A, version B, and the Ultra Red version, which just happens to be on a B card. Doesn't matter, does it? Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, hang tight for just 1 second. I have two of them. And they both happen to be on version B cards. Not a big deal. You would be able to... I was thinking this might have been on the other card, but it's not. But yeah, I have two of this Ultra Red. We're going to open up one of them. I couldn't resist picking this one up, so it was cheap. Alright, so anyway, I thought that was going to be something cool. We'd be able to look at one on version A and version B and show you that it's the exact same truck, but... sorry, didn't pan out this time. So anyway, you can find this truck on this card, and it's going to look the same. That was all the point I was trying to make with that. Sorry for the fail. All right, so either way, let's free the piece. Let's go take a look at this. So we got one of 10,816. This is in Abyss Gray Metallic. It's a brand new color for the 2019 Ford F-150. F-150 is available in 6 trim levels. Ooh, okay. Yeah, there are a bunch of different versions of the F-150. And this happens to be the 2019 Lariat version, trim package and all that jazz. So let's check it out. This is the back of the card. This is the other cars in the series. And let's go ahead and open it. So it's a relatively new tooling from Auto World. And this is kind of an interesting color. I don't know if I'd ever get a truck in this color. It's almost actually kind of the color of this room that I painted, but not quite. It's kind of an odd color for a vehicle. What do you guys think about the color of this truck? I've seen these on the road. I've seen them in this color. It seems to actually be quite popular to get it, I think, in this color. So I think I've seen a few of them in this color. So, opening hood. Of course, metal body, metal base. Nice and heavy casting. Hey, it looks like they misfired when they spun down the rivet the first time. Or maybe the second time, who knows. Look at that. Bing. It's an air sort of 3 rivet construction on this one. So there's 2 rivets for the bed, it looks like, and 1 rivet for the front. Or maybe that rivet's... It's kind of hard to tell where that rivet's for the bed of the truck or if it's for the actual truck itself. I mean, it's kind of cool. It's kind of interesting how this truck has more like seating room than it does cargo space, though. Isn't that kind of weird? Little short box on the back with the crew cab. But still a cool casting. All right, so there it is. Version A, limited to 10,816 pieces. This one, for some reason, is limited to 11,056 pieces. They made a little bit more of this one. In the version B, in Race Red. Best-selling vehicle in the U.S. You can read that stuff if you want. The premium facts are pretty cool. So there it is. It's another Lariat, version B. Let's open it up and take a look at it in red. It looks much more red. It kind of looks orange in the package. It looks red once you get it out of the package, and I think that's because of the orange kind of background down here, how this fades from red to orange. Kind of tricks your eyes a little bit. But very red, actually, once you get it out of the package. And to me, like the transition between red and orange is kind of tough for some reason for my eyes to kind of see sometimes anyway. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you the tailgate folds down if you weren't familiar. It's such a good job with like the matte black paint in the back here that it almost looks like it's a bed liner. Like, looks plastic, but it's not. It's just the metal. So they did a really good job with this casting. It's not a tooling, or it's not a truck that I'm typically too interested in, but it's a cool one from Auto World. All right, so the main event. Let's free the piece on this Ultra Red Ford F-150. Again, found on the B Series card. It doesn't matter which card you'd find it on. Which one of these should I open? That's kind of a decision to make, right? I'm kind of looking around the package. You want to see if there's any flaws or anything, because the one that I don't open might end up getting traded at some point. So I'm taking a good hard look at these. You know, you can only see one side of the vehicle, of course. Just taking a look at the fronts. They look pretty good. Look at the back. I don't see any issues there. Abyss is on the license plate. So Abyss is on the plate of this truck, which is the version A. And this is the version B, Race U. So obviously, the Ultra Red takes after the traits of the version A, regardless of which card it's found on. I see what could be a potential. I'm not really sure. There's a little flub right there. Something's going on with that rim right there. So that's the only flaw I see in these. So we'll set that one aside. We're going to open up this one. Came off the card nice and easy. And let's take a look at it. So there it is, the Ultra Red. So some obvious chase traits for this one. So we know it goes after the version A car because of that plate on there. I don't think there's anything else that would differentiate the two versions, but the plate. So obviously it's got an Ultra Red body. It also has white tires that I should assume is pretty fairly obvious as well. And the interior is also white. So those are the traits that you are looking for. Pretty easy ones to spot in 2020 Release 3 from Auto World. You're looking for Ultra Reds. Is this a chase? Yeah, it's a chase. So other than the chase cars, Auto World sticks to like genuine factory colors and stuff. So that's where you get these two. And then, of course, this pretty cool Ultra Red chase. So what do you guys think about the F-150 tooling? Do you like it better than the Chevy that they put out? They have that Chevy Silverado or High Country. I'm not talking about the square body. I'm talking about the whatever, 2020, 2019 Chevy. I think it's maybe even just 2020. So that truck casting, I think I like that truck casting a little bit better than the Ford. It's just a cooler looking truck, in my opinion. Not that I'm, hardcore Ford or hardcore Chevy. I just think that truck in particular looks pretty cool. A little more exciting to me than the Ford F-150. But hey, it's a nice basic truck in 1/64 scale. So I like it. There is one thing. I wish they would graphic this headlight situation to give it a little bit more detail. It's fine to have a painted headlight up there. Would be way cooler, obviously, if it was a separate piece. But I think they should detail it right there. I don't know how difficult or how much more cost that would add to this process of printing the front end or painting the front end or whatever they do. But it'd be cool to have the actual headlight kind of graphic in there. I know it'd probably be hard to get it to look good, but if you could, it would be pretty awesome. All right, so that's going to be it for this episode, this Free the Priest episode, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you thought it was all right. We're going to go ahead and continue the series, of course. And, of course, if you want to participate in Free the Peace Friday, all you got to do is tag me in the process. I'll check you out on Instagram and stuff like that. And, all that stuff for Free the Peace Friday. So, thank you guys very much again for watching. You have yourself an excellent day.